Hello everyone and welcome to what I hope will be the finale of Five Nights at Freddy's. Last time what we did was we made it through night 3 and 4. We started night 5, but we failed. Shit. Now I gotta remember the buttons. So I read like a strategy to just keep an eye on all the surroundings. Especially that room there where Freddy is. So, yep, that's what I was told was my best move. Is to just do this. Because Freddy doesn't like being watched. So, yep, that's the best strategy that I have. Because apparently night 5 is, like, extremely difficult. And I have the sound, like, turned way down, so I don't have to, you know, give myself a heart attack here. So just keep doing that. But apparently I also have to listen to sound cues. Which is incredibly annoying. Because I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to get this my first try. I may actually run out of power. Damn it. I hate this a lot. But yep, I looked up strategy for this, so. Because I know, like, with what I was doing, I wasn't working. It wasn't working. I definitely see failure coming my way. That's all I can say. I think this is actually the furthest I've made it. In this night. Oh my god. It's actually amazing that I made it this far. Oh my goodness. So keeping an eye on him is working quite swimmingly. Because he won't move if he's being watched. Okay, I thought I saw something there for a second. Ooh boy. Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I did it! Oh, I did it! Good job, sport. See you next week. The end. Yes. Yes. What? Oh, hell no. Are you serious? Thank you. I don't know if I want to do a 6th night. 6th night and 4:20 M. I don't know. I didn't think there was a 6th night. I don't know what 4:20 M means. So I wonder if I should just continue doing what I did. $4.20 is in the options after you beat the 6th night. Well, what does that do exactly? So yep, I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did in night 5 because that seemed to work. Just a very challenging night. Oh my god, I thought night 5 was hard enough. But yeah, I think the strategy that I have going here is just keep an eye on him so that he doesn't freaking run up on you. God damn it, not you again. Oh, damn. Oh boy. Oh, come on, button, work with me here. Damn it. But I think I do have a strategy. They sure are coming a lot. Damn. Oh. I'll read that in a second. What is it? 20 being the aggressiveness of the 4 animatronics. For regular nights, the aggression increases from a certain number to another. Oh. Oh, I would have never known that existed. Till you said something. I was like, what the heck? 420? The only thing I know about 420 is from the weed dispensary. Is it 3 a.m. yet? It's a custom night? Oh. How many nights are there total? I may actually run out of power. Damn. Oh, come on, 4 a.m. But that is definitely working, though. Checking the camera so that he doesn't move. There's 7. It's optional, really? Oh. I would have never known that. Oh, you're gone. And what I need is a freaking sequel to Amori. If there is a sequel to that game, please let me know, because I would love to play it, but I don't think there is one. I think I may have actually looked it up, and there's nothing. But I think in terms of like the story of that game... Oh, Jesus. What? Oh, fuck. The camera switched on me. I was doing so good, and then the stupid fucking control stick was like, haha, we're gonna switch cameras on you. So what I was doing was working. Fan sequel? Oh. So that probably wouldn't be on the Switch. So that'd probably be on PC, which, I mean, I can do that. I have a gaming computer. But I would love for, like, a sequel. Just to, you know, kind of get, you know a bit more about some of the other characters. Like, especially Kel and Hero and Aubrey. And especially Basil. I think probably out of all of them, it'd be, the characters, I think it'd be a tie between Basil and Kel being my favorites. And I'm actually planning on getting a tattoo of the whole friend group. So... Oh, it's got a really good ending. One thing for damn sure is that game had a really good story. Makes me miss playing it, not gonna lie to you. I would say it probably has one of the best stories in a game I've ever played. Sequel manga or whatever is cool, at least. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I would love for there to be like a sequel, or hell, even like a spin-off off of like one of the other characters, so we could get to know like a bit more about their backstory. I feel like probably out of all the characters, I feel like Aubrey's would probably be the most interesting, because of the house that she lives in. I feel like hers would probably be the most interesting. But I suppose that's just my honest opinion there. Either Aubrey or Basil. I think that would be it'd be really cool to have more, especially about Basil, have more backstory about him. But regardless, I do love the way that the game ended. And I found out that there are multiple endings, and I guess the ending that I got, it's really up to interpretation. How the friends react to the truth of, what had happened. And I think Basil's backstory equals farming simulator. It probably would, part of it would be a farming simulator. But I do feel like there would also be, some tragic stuff there too, because he has there are a lot of questions that I do have about him. Like, for example, he's got like a caregiver. Can't believe I forgot her name. Polly, that's taking care of him. Oh crap, it switched cameras. Stop that. Thank you. Like, where did his parents go, and so on and so forth. I feel like that, I don't know, I feel like probably Kells and Heroes wouldn't be all that interesting, because they don't really have, like, I guess for lack of a better word, a broken home. While with, Basil and Aubrey, it's definitely quite a bit different. Because I feel like, Hero and, Kel, they kind of have, like, a traditional house, for lack of a better word. And I don't know, I just feel like their backstory wouldn't be, like, as interesting as Aubrey or Basil. Or hell, maybe even more backstory on Mari. But we actually got quite a bit. Almost all adults are bad people in that game. That is so true. That, truer words could not have been said there. Almost all the adults are bad in that game. You are not lying there. Because there were a lot of bad adults in that game. Probably the worst. Probably the worst in the game, in my opinion, was Jossum. Kel's parents and Polly is great. Oh, absolutely. I love them both. But I feel like Aubrey's, I think that was her mom. Like, I would love some backstory on that, because in the game, Aubrey's mom did not say a word. She was just sitting in front of the TV with trash around the house. And I would love, you know, a bit more backstory on that one. Or hell, even, you know, how Sunny's friends reacted. No, I'm pretty sure that was her mom. It could have been her dad, but I'm pretty sure it was her mom. That was in the living room with, oh, come on, 6 a.m. Hit already. Because I'm running out of power. Thank you. Good job, sport. You've earned some overtime. The end. $120.50? Are you serious? Well, that's... I need some fact check for real. I'm pretty sure... Oh, it's custom night. Oh, hell no. You're breezing through them, damn. Yeah, I know. I found a really good strategy. However, I really don't want to challenge myself. I just kind of want to, you know, just do... Wait. Oh, hell no. I don't want to do that. Okay, so maybe... I'll leave you at that. I'll put you... there. Put you here. You at 0, because you are the one that's been freaking killing me like crazy. Maybe I'll do that. I'm not gonna do extreme or anything. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Aubrey's mom. However, I could be, you know, misremembering. But I do remember very vividly from that, excuse me. I do very vividly remember her house, and there just being trash everywhere, and the person that was in front of the TV, you know, when you interacted with him, he didn't say a word. And, you know, that just makes me, you know, think that Aubrey did not have the greatest childhood, and I would really like to know, you know, I think it would be, damn it, I think it would be really great to get a little more backstory on her childhood. Because, you know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, you know, she turned out the way she did. You know, it's really not much of a wonder why, knowing the conditions that, you know, she was living. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oop. But yeah, that's really the only. And I would like to know, like, where'd Basil's parents go? Like, I have so many questions still about the story. Kind of is explained in words what happened. Oh, really? Oh, I must have missed like some dialogue or something. Maybe like I didn't talk to somebody that had the answer, but regardless, I would still like more backstory, and I would really want backstory on just both of them in general. Because the only one I feel like we really got like a lot of backstory on was Sunny and Mari. Which isn't bad. I think the whole story is fantastic. Amori Wiki will have your back. Oh, I'll definitely be checking that out. Because now I don't have to worry about, you know, spoilers and stuff because I played the game. So, and I'll definitely, you know, eventually I'll probably play it again and I'll do like a different route or something. And now that, you know, I know, you know, what the, like the names of like a lot of the locations and stuff. And hopefully it won't fail so badly at the freaking hide and seek. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. I will never forget that. I will literally... Oh my god. Yeah, I will literally never forget... how badly I did at the hide and seek. Like, oh my god, it was beyond embarrassing. And like people were like, I remember chat was just screaming at me. Imagine not finding Hero. Oh my god, like literally I struggled finding him. I really did. In fact, I struggled finding almost everybody. And there was one that was like, I couldn't find, was blending in so well. Because he was like doing the same moves as the other ones that weren't participating. Which I think is a genius hiding spot. He is there, exercising. Love that time. I know, and I was just like... And then I was just like, what the hell are you guys talking about? And just me struggling to even... It took me like probably 15 streams to finally get everybody's freaking names straight. And it was just... It was bad. But yep, I think I got a really good strategy down for this. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, it was so embarrassing how I just kept on getting everybody confused. I probably the worst was I was getting Mari and Aubrey confused. Probably the most out of all of them. And then there was a couple times where I got Kel and Hero confused. I never got Sunny / Amori confused though, so... At least that's something. But you know what? I did the same thing in Chrono Cross. I was getting everybody's names all mixed up there too. there's a lot of characters in that game. But that game is so goddamn long. Like, that game is actually almost ridiculously long. Okay, it took me... let me just put it in comparison. It took me, I think, 35 streams to do, Omori. It took me 66 for, Chrono Cross. And I didn't even 100% that game. Like, that project, had I had, like, went for 100%, that could have easily. Wanna know what game is ridiculously long also? I know there's a couple long. But which game do you have in mind? Ooh, I am running low on power. Oh, please, for the love of God. Persona. I've heard Persona being really long. But that'll be a game I'll have to try out sometime. I've never played Persona either. And, in fact, I don't even know what Persona is really even about. But I've heard it's really, really long. I don't know if it's as long or longer than Chrono Cross, but just to put it into perspective, it took me probably about almost 70 hours to complete Chrono Cross. Which is... Uh-oh. I didn't make it. Wait, I did what? No freaking way. How the hell did that count as me making it? Wait. Notice of termination? You're fired. Reason, tampering with the animatronics. General unprofessionalism. Odor. Thanks, management. What? Holy shit, man. I can't believe that I actually made that. There is no way that should have counted. You can win as long as it is 6 a.m. Well, I freaking won that, like, by the skin of my teeth. Because it was at 0% and the lights turned off. And I still won. I was just like, oh my god. Persona 3, 4, and 5 are all over 80 hours. Excuse me. Holy shit. Those are... that's longer than Chrono Cross. But yeah, oh, it's a series. Okay, I didn't know it was a series. So yeah, I'll have to check that game out at some point. But I'm assuming, from what I've heard, Persona is a JRPG. Persona is pretty much a high school simulator with the side of turn-based RPG. Oh, okay, so... yeah, so pretty much something I'm familiar with. I'm I'm very familiar with turn-based RPGs. because I've played several of them on my channel. And obviously, Amore is a turn-based RPG, except that it is not connected, by the way. Oh, they're not connected with each other, huh? Oh. Interesting. Each Persona game has its own setting and MC. Oh, that's interesting. Did not know that. But yeah, I'll have to check that out. However, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I wonder what game that I would assume I would want to start with the first Persona. I'm gonna look it up real quick. What system is the Persona? Or the first one on? PlayStation 1. Oh, so you can start on me. Okay, so I'd just start with the first one personally. Even though with the Chrono series, I actually started with the second game. PS1 is very old. Yeah. Or P1, Persona 1 is very old. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I just looked it up and it said 1996. Start with Persona 3 is my recommendation. I think I'll start with I think I'd start with the first one personally. Work my way up, because I mean, with Chrono Cross is old too. That came out I think in 1999. But yeah, maybe eventually. Actually, I just gotta get a copy of the game, and I kind of strapped for money right now. But that's not such a bad idea for that to be my next project. So who is it developed by? Well, old games has its flaws, you will see. Oh, how well I know. How well I know. Emulation exists, if you know, you know. Yes, I know, but I definitely prefer to play with the original hardware. Just for, you know, the feeling of it. It's just something I've always preferred. I would always rather have used it on, you know, the original hardware that, you know, the game was designed for, rather than an emulator. Atlas, the greatest milker there is. But yeah, I always prefer to play on original hardware, which has its upsides and downsides. But I can imagine, just to look up how many versions, P3, 4, and 5. There's Persona 3, Persona 3 Reload, Episode, Aegis. Holy crap. That's freaking ridiculous. That is crazy. Oh, it's made by Atlas. I've never heard of that developer. Because I'd seen one that says, oh, that's because there's Square Enix. And I'm familiar with Square Enix because they're the ones that made Super Mario RPG and Chrono Cross. Check Shin Megami Tensei is it's a JRPG. Okay. So yeah, I'll be getting some ideas of what my next project will be, but Oh, that's way too old. I don't have... Yeah, I do not have that system. Famicom? Yep, I do not have that system. I don't have... The oldest video game system I have is the Super Nintendo. I do not have the NES, nor do I have a Famicom. But Persona was actually a spin-off from SMT. Oh, okay, and I'm assuming that was a spin-off to just kind of localize it to other countries other than Japan. So, but the spin-off became famous, so they continue bothseries. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know there much of the backstory about, my god, my stomach is just, like, acting up right now. Continue both series. I didn't know it was actually a spinoff. I had only heard about Persona, and I know that it was an RPG. That was really the only thing that I knew. But in terms of my next project, I think I may do Persona, but I think I'll do the first one. It's two different series that is connected one way or another. Interesting. But yeah, probably the first Persona will be the first of those I play, but it may be a little bit, because I currently do not have a copy of that, and also, I would need to have the money to get it, because, yeah, currently, and by currently, I mean financially, I'm not in the greatest spot right now. My guy is heavily committed. I am committed. But yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Well, how much does it cost? Because if it's, if it's cheap, I can just get it now, but if it's expensive as all hell, I'm gonna have to wait till my payday. Oh, yikes. Oh, that's the PSP version. Oh, that's not bad. Well, there's Persona 1 and 2. Oh, that's actually a good deal. For 2? That's really cheap. $77.90 for 2 games? That's actually really cheap. But Persona 1... Oh, that's why it's so cheap. Is because it's only the case. That explains it. Oh, holy shit. What the hell are you talking? Okay, there's... Wow, I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking when it says $900 for 1 copy, and it says Walmart is selling it, and I'm like, what? Why would Walmart sell it for $900? Like, what sense does that make? But But yeah, this is gonna be a bit challenging to find. I know, I'm just like, I am not paying that kind of money for the game. But if it is just ultimately gonna be hundreds of dollars, I'll just emulate it. Because I am not gonna spend anything over emulation, wait. Yeah, because if it's like over $100 and some odd dollars, I am not gonna be getting it because that is outrageous. And yeah, I just emulate it. If it's like anything over $100 for that, like that's crazy. $900. That's gotta be an error. Another one bites the dust. Yep. But yeah, I'm just like, holy shit, man. But as far as I'm aware, that will be my next project. However, if something else comes up, but probably for the meantime, I'll probably just, oh god, that game is gonna annoy the crap out of me. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, will probably just be the project that I'm gonna be doing for the time being. The only one that I'm not seeing any of like the ones for the American version of it. I'm only seeing the ones for the Japanese release for sale, which is not great. So that means that is gonna be really hard to find. So yeah, I just may have to emulate it. However, if something comes up, we'll probably post an update video. So I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up here. I'm gonna be getting to bed because my stomach is currently doing flip-flops right now. And it's been doing flip-flops all day, and it's getting worse again. So anyways, what did I think of Five Nights at Freddy's? It was okay. It was not as good as I hoped it would have been, not gonna lie to you. I was actually a little disappointed. Like, I was actually expecting a lot more moving around than what there was, instead of just, you know, staying in one place. I did not know that was what the type of game it was, because like I said, I had never played it. Oh, Comet, he's causing problems. But yeah, it's okay. I'll probably play the second one next year for Halloween. So yeah, anyways, yeah, I just thought it was okay. It's not the worst game I've ever played, but it's not the best one either. That's pretty much my opinion on it. It's the thing that made people enjoy. Interesting, because I personally thought I would have seen a lot more moving around and stuff. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. All about speedrunning here, attack. Yeah, and I guess that's just not, I don't know, I guess that's just not really my cup of tea. So, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not the intended audience for this game. Because I was expecting more along the lines of something like Silent Hill or something like that. But which is another game that I would like to play. Is any of the games in the Silent Hill series. I would love to play one of those too. But I think that would actually be a really cool game for me to play too. But yeah, it's just not really my cup of tea, I guess. I would rather, you know, do a lot more like moving around and stuff than what was in this game. And it was a lot shorter than what I was expecting too. But anyways, yeah, I think we end the stream here so I can get to bed, get some sleep, because I got, the story comes from Lore Guys, Matt Pat Duggoat. Yup. Alright, anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Very much appreciated. I will be streaming, New Super Mario Bros. Wii until I either A, get my copy of Persona, or B, until further notice. So have a good night, Amen. Thank you for tuning in, much appreciated. And I will see everyone later.